I think this was like a breakthrough in my meditation journey. Okay, so it's been 1 week since I did that 3-hour meditation, and am I gonna do that? Oh my god, I need to commit. I think the longest that I ever meditated was maybe 30 minutes. Usually it's about 10 minutes, so I think 3 hours will be challenging. Going to fill up my water. That is going to keep track. So I have everything set up. I have my clock right here. It's 9:27. I can't believe I did it. This is the longest I've ever meditated, and oh my gosh, it was actually harder than I thought. Going hour by hour, like the first hour was definitely the hardest because in my head I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is gonna take 3 hours. Can this go faster, please? Like, I don't know if I can do this for 3 hours. And my intentions were like just be an observer and just like notice the thought and the feeling and detach from it, but don't get caught up in it. So another intention I had was to be and not think or do. Second hour was better. I wouldn't say it was easier. So I had my eyes closed and I think I actually dozed off a little. So after I realized I was dozing off, I just kept my eyes open. And I think it's totally fine to keep your eyes open while doing meditation. There are so many different kinds of meditation. The third hour was actually the best hour. I felt like I just got so much better at observing like my thoughts. I think this was like a breakthrough in my meditation journey. So the first thing is I'm planning for the future, or I am imagining future scenarios. And this is totally me because I'm a huge planner, like pre-rehearsing it. The second one, I realized I just have a lot of negative self-talk. It was about like what other people would think of me, that I'm doing this. It's like 3 hours. And oh my gosh, there are people on YouTube who have done like 6 hours in a row. And like, is this video gonna look stupid? And then the third kind of thought that always appeared were just like random thoughts, like I'm hungry, it's cold in this room, and
I sound like Darth Vader.
And so these are patterns that I wouldn't have noticed if I were just doing like a 10-minute meditation. So I think the challenges in my meditation practice really magnified. A key takeaway I have, it's more of a question, but if I'm imagining these like future scenarios, and if I'm having all this negative self-talk while I'm meditating and trying to focus, then how much more am I doing this when I'm actually not meditating? Like, I think a lot of this happens in my subconscious, and a lot of the times these thoughts go unnoticed, which I think is really dangerous because it can really affect how I feel. So, okay, second key takeaway is I really want to like bring this practice into like my daily life, aka being more mindful, because I realize that even when I'm meditating, like I'm not being fully present. And so in my daily life, that means that I'm like even more not present. And my third takeaway is that I should really be doing meditations that are longer than 10 minutes. Like, I think for an entire year, I've mainly been doing like 5 to 10 minute meditations, which have been good, but they're not challenging for me anymore. So if you're watching this and if you've never meditated before, then try 5 minutes every single day. Once you are comfortable with 5 minutes or you get used to it, then do 10 minutes. I know a lot of people meditate for like 1 hour. So I think eventually I'll get to that point where I can do it regularly. And there is one quote that I can't remember where I read, but it reads, "You should sit in meditation for 20 minutes every day. Unless you're too busy, then you should sit for an hour." So it's an old Zen proverb, and I think Yeah, this quote just says so much, because if we're constantly busy every single day and you can't even find like 20 minutes, then you really need to be slowing down even more than that. Hey guys, okay, so it's been 1 week since I did that 3-hour meditation, and I want to give you a debrief of the past week. So things I noticed were that I was actually better at meditating. So actually for this entire week, I did a 20-minute meditation every single morning. And I think I have become a little bit more mindful just in general in my daily life. Like sometimes when I'm going to the washroom, I'll be like, because like when you're sitting on the toilet, you're not really doing anything, and I don't bring my phone to the washroom. So then I'm just thinking, oh, like, what am I actually thinking about? Oh, I'm thinking about this. Interesting. And then something else I also started to do is that like in the middle of like, especially like me working or something, I would get really like flustered, and then I would notice that I'm feeling flustered, and then I would just take a deep breath. I'm able to just like be more mindful of like how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking about. And so overall, like I'm actually pretty surprised that this 3-hour meditation that I did last week like had such an impact on how I live my life. Like I'm so curious to see like how much different things are going to be in like 1 month or like 1 year. Like maybe in 1 year I'll be like the super meditation guru. So let me know in the comments, should I do like another challenge like this where maybe I do it for a longer period of time, maybe 1 hour every single day for 30 days or something? Yeah, let me know. Or if you have any other ideas of, I don't know, things you want to see me try out, I'm so down to try things out. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this where I do challenges and share about my journey, and give this video a thumbs up if you learned something. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!